Right. So in the previous session, we discussed about how to create a project and how to create this space and what are the different roles and responsibilities that you see in Jira when whoever is working, right? Everything. Now I'll start with the Jira admin responsibilities because whenever we are working on the projects, first and foremost, Jira administrator has to configure the application because this is to make ease of team to work on the application, because if there is any auto assignment of the task or if there is any permissions to be provided, everything has to be taken care of by the administrator. There are roles uh, we see which are called Jira administrator roles. They will be doing all that. Okay, administrators will do that. So when there are administrators who are working on the Jira especially, so they have to work on the administration where configurations, etc. Everything has to be performed here. So the very first thing, first of all, here you can see here we have an option here. Let me show you again, right? So here we can see we have an option where we can update the goals, right? So everything that can be updated here. Next, in the application on the top right hand side, here you can see it's settings, right? So there is a settings option over there. So there are different things. We have even general settings, notification settings. These are all the administrative settings, like work items, everything, right? Right from the user management, managing the users. Users, nothing but the people who are using the Jira. So based on that, we need to identify the users. We have to be updating it, right? So you need to mention all the users, etc. Everything we have to manage, including work items you need to manage. You need to manage the spaces, you need to manage the Jira apps, you need to manage the system, right? So everything that we have to do. So let me start with general settings first, because general settings from the basic fundamentals onwards, if you are learning, will be more advantageous. So general settings. After that, we need to go for system settings, Jira apps, spaces, everything can be created further. So here it is a general settings. Yeah, these are the general settings, like time zone need to be selected already from where are we operating, so that already Asia, it's a collector. This is the time zone we have taken. Next, language, which language? These are all the predefined ones, so that we are not nothing to make. If there is any changes, you need to go for profile settings page and we have to make the changes there. But whenever we have created based on the input that based on the information that we provided, automatically these are configured. Time zones, etc. were configured from the Asia region. Okay, this is already configured. Language is configured over. Now watch work items global automatically, right? So here there are options here. Turn on automatic watching, turn off automatic watching, use global settings. These are the three options you will be finding. So what are all these, right? So what are all these? So turn on automatic watching means, for example, any new changes that we are making, okay, or any kind of automatic changes, etc. So either if you want to turn on, so that whatever the automatic watching of the data, etc., everything that we can do that. Turn off means you can turn off that. Or else if you want to use any global settings also, we can use it. Why global settings? Sometimes Jira need to be integrated with different external systems also from servers, etc. Based upon the project that we are working on, it is required. So watch work items automatically, right? So if you want to watch the work items automatically, you can automate the watching, or else you can turn off it, or else you can use global settings, either anything of our choice. Now, what I'm selecting, watch work items automatically, turn on automatic watching. This is so preference have been updated. Turn on automatic watching is the preference we have selected here. Next, Jira homepage for home, right? So space directory or dashboards. Okay, Jira home. What is that something on Jira dashboard we need to see? Okay, for you only Jira dashboard is being used for. Dashboard means whatever the status of the project reports, etc. Everything can be created in the dashboard. So dashboard configurations can be done in later point in time, not needed, not now. So we can do, yeah. So we can do this in later point in time. What are the dashboards do we have, etc. So those we can do it later. Or we have selected theme, we need to select either it can be match browser or dark and what. I'm just selecting light so that based upon the theme that we have selected, so people can easily understand. Okay, people can, because if it is dark, this is how it looks like, right? If it is match browser, this is how it looks like. When I am selecting light, it is easy to see everybody. Okay, This is how generally it looks like usually. In spite of it, I am selecting light. Okay, theme. This is about the theme part, means visualization purpose, understanding, easy understanding and all. Now Jira tab, Jira Labs. Okay, Jira Labs network, new work transition experience. If you want to see it, you can enable this. Okay, these are all here. We have an option where we can enable when whatever the services are needed, we can do that. Right, so I'm just disabling it. Okay, I'm just disabling it. It is not required as of now for us. Okay, we have quick set smart queries not needed. Next, store data on your own device. Yeah, it is already storing in my device only. Smart replace on the work item components. Yes, we are providing it, right? So we are enabling it. So these are all the basic things, right? So these are the basic general understandings. Okay, general understandings like time zone, right? Which language, right? So what are the turn on work items? Okay, home pages, themes, Jira labs, everything can be updated in the personal general related. Okay, general related we can update. Next, email notifications, etc. So email notifications and the digest. Because when, for example, you want to identify and if you want to select the email preferences here, whenever there is any email preferences that we are selecting, we need to send emails for the work item actively. Okay, you are this. For example, we are the assigner and we are the reporter. So we are the one who is sending emails to work items actively to the team. Hence, you are making it. Okay. Now, if you want to make any changes to the work item also, we can select because normally work items won't be made by us because if we are the role of a Jira administrator, we don't change the work items. That will be taken care of by the team. Will be looking after that so that I am not doing. So you are the assignee. No, I am not the assignee. Send my emails and all. I am not assignee. I'm just deselecting it. You are the reporter. Yes, I am the reporter. I just mentioned it. Okay, group notification email together. We have enabled notifications in how much time? 3 minutes is very less. So every 10 minutes I can say, right? How do you like your emails in the HTML format or text format? Always HTML format is the best option. So we have selected the HTML format here. Now customize name notifications, add space notifications, etc. Means if you want to add any space notifications, all that, so we can add the space notifications here. These are all the default notifications I have mentioned. Assign work on time, right? So here these are the default items we need to know. Apart from the space notifications and all, we don't require all this. Default notification, notify all work items and all in product and email. I am selecting. I am not deselecting all these because these are all pre-enabled, right? So that I am not going to change anything else. Next about the digest notifications. Due to the workload item, we are in email and app. Okay, if I am receiving updates, we are sending this to the email. So these are the personal settings we have made. Okay, these are the personal settings under the general settings. Okay, these are the general settings we have made already. Okay, first initially to start with, this is how generally we have to done the general settings. At the same time, we have done the notifications also, email and as well as digest notifications are also completed. Okay, this is also we have done. Just give a second. Right, so general settings we have covered already. Later we have another remaining things that we'll discuss in the coming step. Just give me a minute. I'm just refreshing the page. We have not created any projects as such. Still we are in the setting stage. We have done with this general and notification settings. Jira administrative settings. This part will be discussed in the next session.